Albert Einstein, the enigma of early life. Born in the Kingdom of Württemberg, now modern-day Germany, on March 14, 1879, Albert Einstein's entry into the world was anything but ordinary. His parents, Hermann and Pauline Einstein, were initially taken aback by the unusual size of his head. This peculiarity, however, was short-lived as his head size normalized within a few weeks. But this was just the beginning of the surprises young Albert had in store for his family. As days turned into months and months into years, a growing concern clouded the Einstein household. Albert wasn't speaking. This prolonged silence led his parents to fear he might have a mental disorder. The tension was palpable until one fateful evening during dinner when Albert, much to the astonishment of his parents, remarked, "The soup is too hot." When questioned about his prolonged silence, his simple yet profound response was, because until now, everything was in order. This incident, which occurred around the age of 3, was a testament to Albert's unique perspective on the world. Dr. Thomas Sowell later termed this late speech phenomenon in bright individuals as the Einstein syndrome. But Albert's quirks didn't end there. He had a tumultuous relationship with his younger sister, Maha. When angered, he would often resort to physical outbursts, targeting Maha. Reflecting on these episodes with a touch of humor, Maha once quipped, "One needed a sound skull to be the sister of an intellectual." Amidst these eccentricities, a defining moment in Albert's life came in the form of a simple pocket compass. Presented to him around the age of 5, this compass sparked a curiosity that would set the trajectory for his future. He was captivated by the consistent direction in which the needle pointed and pondered over the invisible forces at play. This early fascination with the mysteries of the universe was further nurtured when a family friend introduced him to science books. Among the scientists he learned about, Galileo Galilei stood out as his favorite. As Albert delved deeper into the world of academics, he showcased a disdain for rote learning. He was a proponent of free thought, unburdened by prejudices. This mindset was evident in his schooling choices. Despite being born into a Jewish family, he attended a Catholic school. His love for learning was evident, especially in subjects like mathematics and physics, which he pursued not out of obligation but sheer passion. However, his academic journey wasn't without challenges. He faced resistance from some educators who couldn't fathom his unconventional approach to learning. One teacher, exasperated by Albert's demeanor, even proclaimed he would never amount to anything. Yet, the world was soon to witness the rise of a genius, one who would challenge existing norms and revolutionize the realm of science. Albert Einstein, the intricacies of a genius's life. Albert Einstein's journey was not just about groundbreaking scientific discoveries, it was also intertwined with personal challenges, societal issues, and unexpected turns. After graduating in 1900, Einstein's academic prowess did not immediately translate into a promising career. For several years, he struggled to find an academic position. Despite his inquisitive nature and solid academic background, he resorted to giving private lessons to children. It wasn't until a friend recommended him for a position at a patent office in Bern that he found stable employment. There, he climbed the ranks from a third-class employee to a technical expert of the second class. Later, after receiving his doctorate, he became a junior professor at the University of Zurich. Einstein valued interactive teaching, often allowing interruptions from students to ensure they grasped the concepts. While working at the patent office, Einstein met Michel Besso, a Swiss-Italian engineer. Besso became a significant collaborator, with Einstein once stating that he couldn't have found a better sounding board for his ideas in all of Europe. Controversially, some historians suggest that Mileva Marić, Einstein's first wife, also contributed significantly to his work. While there's evidence in the form of eyewitness accounts and letters supporting this claim, the extent of her contributions remains debated. Einstein's personal life was as complex as his scientific endeavors. After achieving academic success and gaining fame, his relationship with Mileva deteriorated. They separated in 1914, with Mileva moving from Berlin to Zurich with their sons, Hans Albert and Eduard. Despite the challenges, they tried to cohabit again for the sake of their children. However, Einstein set strict conditions for their coexistence, which Mileva reluctantly accepted. These conditions included ensuring his clothes were well maintained, preparing his meals, and maintaining order in his study. Personal interactions were limited, and she was to leave the room upon his request. This strained arrangement eventually led to their divorce in February 1919. Hans Albert, their elder son, later remarked that Einstein was not an exemplary father. He felt that he was perhaps the only project his father had abandoned. In 1921, Einstein's contributions to theoretical physics, especially his discovery of the photoelectric effect, earned him the Nobel Prize in Physics. Interestingly, the award was announced in November 1922 but was for the previous year, as no one had received it in 1921. Einstein was traveling when notified and only received the prize in 1923. The Nobel Committee specifically mentioned that the award did not consider the value of his theories of relativity and gravitation, which might be confirmed in the future. Einstein's commitment to principles extended beyond the realm of science. He was a staunch defender of freedom of expression and civil rights. In 1951, he voiced his support for W.E.B. Du Bois, an American activist accused of being an unregistered agent of a foreign power. Einstein was even prepared to testify in Du Bois's defense, but the case was dismissed. In 1952, following the death of Chaim Weizmann, the first president of Israel, Einstein was offered the presidency of Israel. Despite his contributions to the Jewish cause and human rights, he declined, citing his age and lack of natural aptitude for the role. Einstein's views on topics like socialism, McCarthyism, and racism were so controversial that the US government considered him a potential communist spy. Nevertheless, he never wavered from his commitments to justice and freedom. This unwavering stance was evident when he set aside his pacifist beliefs during World War II, suggesting the development of the atomic bomb to President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Einstein's personal life continued to be a tapestry of complexities. After the death of his second wife, Elsa, he had a secret romance with Margarita Konenkova, a Soviet spy. Unbeknownst to him, she was tasked with extracting information about the Manhattan Project. Their relationship came to light only after their correspondence was discovered and auctioned in 1998. Einstein's views on nationalism were clear. He saw excessive nationalism as a disease, often leading to violence. He once remarked, "I saw how excessive nationalism could spread like a disease, bringing tragedy to millions." As Einstein aged, his commitment to his principles and his insatiable curiosity remained undiminished. His life, a blend of scientific brilliance and personal intricacies, serves as a testament to the multifaceted nature of genius. Albert Einstein, the final chapters of a luminous life. The latter years of Einstein's life were marked by both personal tribulations and continued dedication to his work and principles. His story, however, is not just about the genius of his mind but also the depth of his heart. Einstein's second son, Eduard, affectionately called Tate, was diagnosed with schizophrenia around the age of 20. Despite showing early promise and admiration for Freudian psychoanalysis, Eduard's life took a tragic turn. He spent most of his adult years in a psychiatric institution. After Einstein emigrated to the United States in 1933, he never saw his son again. Eduard's life was cut short at the age of 55, passing away in the very institution that had been his home for so long. On April 18, 1955, the world bid farewell to one of its brightest minds. Einstein passed away in his sleep at Princeton Hospital at the age of 76. He had been diagnosed with a rupture of an abdominal aortic aneurysm. Despite the possibility of surgical intervention, Einstein chose to face his end on his terms. Reflecting on his decision, he remarked, "I want to go when I want. It is tasteless to prolong life artificially. I have done my share, it is time to go. I will do it elegantly." His last words remain a mystery, spoken in German to a nurse who didn't understand the language. In a twist that mirrored the intrigue of his life, Einstein's brain became the subject of scientific curiosity after his death. The pathologist, Thomas Harvey, who conducted the autopsy, removed Einstein's brain and divided it into 240 pieces, preserving them in jars. Over the years, pieces of the brain were sent to various specialists for study. Initial findings suggested a higher number of glial cells than average. Later studies indicated a thinner cerebral cortex but a higher density of neurons. While an average brain has a neuron density of 35,000 per cubic centimeter, Einstein's boasted 47,000. These findings aimed to provide insights into the neurological basis for his cognitive abilities. However, the true measure of Einstein's genius remains elusive, transcending mere biological explanations. Despite his unparalleled contributions to science, Einstein often grappled with the weight of his fame. He once confided to a biographer, "In the past, it never struck me that every casual remark of mine would be snatched up and recorded. Otherwise, I would have crept further into my shell." This sentiment underscores the dichotomy of his life, a man who reshaped our understanding of the universe yet yearned for simplicity and privacy. Einstein's legacy is not just in his scientific achievements but also in his unwavering commitment to individualism, human rights, and the pursuit of knowledge. He believed in the power of curiosity, the importance of questioning authority, and the value of perseverance. His life serves as a testament to the idea that genius is not just about innate talent but also about passion, dedication, and the courage to challenge the status quo. In closing, Einstein's journey, filled with groundbreaking discoveries, personal challenges, and unwavering principles, serves as an inspiration to all. His story reminds us that while brilliance can illuminate the world, it is compassion and integrity that truly define greatness. Albert Einstein, the legacy beyond the science. Albert Einstein's legacy is vast and multifaceted, extending beyond the realm of scientific discoveries. His life was a tapestry of personal experiences, societal engagements, and philosophical musings that continue to inspire and intrigue. Einstein's relationship with fame was a complex one. While his groundbreaking work in physics catapulted him to global recognition, he often grappled with the implications of being in the public eye. The world hung on to his every word, turning even his casual remarks into recorded statements. This intense scrutiny made him wary, and he once expressed a desire to retreat further into his shell, away from the relentless spotlight. Yet, this fame also provided Einstein with a platform to advocate for causes close to his heart. He became a vocal proponent of individual rights, civil liberties, and global disarmament. His Jewish heritage and the rise of Nazism in Germany made him acutely aware of the dangers of unchecked nationalism and prejudice. He used his influence to champion the cause of the Jewish people, supporting the Zionist movement, and advocating for a Jewish homeland in Palestine. However, his vision was one of cultural revival rather than political statehood. Einstein's commitment to social justice was unwavering. He spoke out against racism, especially in the United States, where he formed a close friendship with African-American civil rights leader W.E.B. Du Bois. He used his voice to decry the treatment of Black Americans, drawing parallels between their struggles and the persecution of Jews in Europe. His philosophical beliefs were deeply intertwined with his scientific work. Einstein believed in a deterministic universe, where events are predetermined, and not subject to chance. This belief put him at odds with the emerging field of quantum mechanics, leading to his famous statement, "God does not play dice with the universe." His quest for a unified theory, one that would seamlessly integrate the forces of nature, remained unfulfilled during his lifetime. Yet, his relentless pursuit of this goal laid the groundwork for future generations of physicists. Einstein's personal life was marked by both deep connections and profound solitude. His relationships were complex, characterized by intense bonds, philosophical exchanges, and, at times, painful estrangements. His correspondence with fellow scientists, family members, and friends provides a glimpse into the mind of a genius, revealing his hopes, fears, joys, and regrets. In the realm of education, Einstein emphasized the importance of nurturing creativity and curiosity over rote learning. He believed that education should foster independent thinking, and the ability to question established norms. His views on education remain relevant today, serving as a guiding principle for progressive educational practices worldwide. As we reflect on Einstein's life, we are reminded of the boundless potential of the human spirit. His journey, from a curious child to a global icon, underscores the power of perseverance, passion, and a relentless quest for knowledge. Albert Einstein's legacy is a testament to the idea that with curiosity and determination, one can transcend boundaries and redefine our understanding of the world. In the words of Einstein himself, life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. His life and work inspire us to keep moving, keep questioning, and keep exploring the infinite wonders of the universe. If you've enjoyed this exploration, please like, share, and subscribe for more enlightening content. And as always, stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of our universe.